This is a really old CPU, and this is a really old GPU. In fact, this is just a really old computer. Rocking an i7-3770 and a GTX 1616 Super, this PC is straight out of 2019. Well, kind of. Anyways, I'm just testing a really old PC with really old hardware. First off, we have War Thunder here, and honestly, it doesn't seem to struggle a bit. It pretty much gets over 80 FPS all the time. Sometimes it dips below and harder elements of the game to render, like big explosions. As we can see here in the air, the FPS does dip down to around mid-60s as there's more to render, there's more to see. It really just depends kind of where you're looking. You can see during a big explosion right here, it does kind of start to stutter a little bit, but then quickly recovers. Here we are in CS2, obviously it's doing amazing. This game was meant to run on basically a potato, and it's doing just that. Although my skill is lackluster, the game is running perfectly fine, with basically no stutters, and it never goes under 100 FPS. Here we are in Age of Empires, with a quiet little civilization. This game was locked to 60 FPS, but you can obviously see from the frame time graph that it's not stuttering, it's not dipping below pretty much 58, 59 FPS. In a small battle, it also does fine, there's no stutters or anything, and even in a larger scene, it's completely good and doesn't struggle at all. Here we are in BeamNG Drive, and this one started to struggle a little bit. I have it on ultra graphics, and it's getting about low 50s to high 40s. And turning the graphics down to high with 4 AI cars, we're getting about mid 40s consistently, which it's not too bad. You can see in 3D Mark we got a solid 5,330 score, but it obviously exposes the humongous CPU bottleneck, although it does show we're a bit above average. So this PC did demonstrate that it can actually play some modern games, and honestly, it's not bad. I mainly use it as a secondary PC for when other people come over, and it pretty much treats me fine. I don't run into incompatibility with any games, although I don't have the biggest, newer, modern titles. And honestly, that's about it. So, sub.